slowly dying from building all these AI agents, but hell no am I finna pay $1,500 a month for an assistant when I can build one in n8n, which is what I did. Alright, so this is the AI assistant that I built. I know it looks overwhelming, but I promise you it's not. Before I show you what my AI assistant is capable of, I want to talk about how we interact with it. So we're going to be using Telegram to communicate with the AI assistant. As you can see, the name is DrewBot. Why Telegram? Because right here I have a Telegram trigger, meaning every time I send a message to the assistant, the workflow will trigger. Alright, let's get to testing our AI agent. So the first thing I'm going to ask it to do is to send an email to ippobot. So I'm going to click on execute workflow, and then I'm going to go to Telegram, and I'm going to ask it to send an email to ippobot asking him to fight tomorrow. Okay. Our workflow is running. As you can see, it went through the Pinecone database. The request is getting parsed. And there you go. It says right here, sent. Hi ippobot, I would like to challenge you to a fight tomorrow. Best regards, Ippo. And right here, I'm in ippobot's email. And as you can see, there's an email from Ippo. Subject is fight tomorrow. And it says, hi ippobot, I would like to challenge you to a fight tomorrow. Best regards, Ippo. It was sent 0 minutes ago. Okay, so we know that works. Next, we're going to be testing the get many messages. So what this is supposed to do is to get me my unread emails and send it to me via Telegram. Let's test it out. I'm just going to click on execute workflow, but this time I'm going to send it a voice message. Can you get my unread emails for today? As you can see, my voice is being transcribed. It's going to then be passed through the AI agent. Request is getting parsed. And there you go. We have 2 emails today, both from Ippo. And it says, his email is ippobrandscaling@gmail.com. The date is Thursday, 16 October 2025. Sent at 11:26. Subject is emergency meeting. Contents, emergency meeting now. Topics we're going to be going through today is AI and how much I hate Ippo. This is crazy. Next is again from Ippo. Same email. Date is Thursday, 16th of October 2025. Subject, let's fight. Bro, what does this guy have with me, bro? Anyways, that's it for the Gmail function. We now know that the assistant is able to send an email on our behalf and also get our unread emails for us too. Next is the calendar section. I'm gonna just click on execute workflow again, and then I'm gonna send it a voice message again. I'm gonna ask it, add meeting with Bruce Wayne at 10 a.m. to my calendar. Okay, workflow is working and should be done any minute now. Okay, it says event added. Event, meeting with Bruce Wayne, time 2025, 10:17 at 10 a.m. So now if I go to my Google Calendar, right here, 10 a.m. meeting with Bruce Wayne. Yeah, it's correct. So we know that works too. The next tool is for it to get the events on our calendar for us and then send it to us via Telegram. And let's just do that. Again, I'm going to click on execute workflow. I'm going to ask it, what's on my calendar today? As you can see, our message is being transcribed, going through the AI agent. It's getting parsed. And it says, the events on your calendar today are dinner with Kevin. The time is 2025, 7. Okay, let's double check in our calendar. Yes, it's correct. You may be wondering, why did it only put dinner with Kevin? Because as of the time I'm filming right now, it's currently 3:45. So lunch with Jenny is over and meeting with Bruce Wayne is also over. But dinner with Kevin is set at 7 to 8 p.m. and that's coming up. Hence why I only put dinner with Kevin at 7 to 8 p.m. as our event. So we now know that the assistant can also create an event on our calendar and also get our calendar events for us. Next is the Google Sheets section. So in my Google Sheets here, I named it workflow task. It's basically for me to keep track on the projects I'm working on. So right now I'm working on the invoice workflow. The status is set to not done. And the notes I gave to myself is to use Mistral and an HTTP request. Okay, now let's go back to n8n. I'm going to click on execute workflow, boot up Telegram here. And I'm going to say add Amazon scraper to my projects. For the notes, set it as watch a YouTube tutorial. And for the status, set it to not done. Okay, our request is being processed again. Let's see, it's being parsed now. Okay, it's taking a while. Okay, as you can see, new task added. Project is Amazon Scraper. Status not done. Notes, watch a YouTube tutorial. Here's a link to the spreadsheet. And as you can see, for the project, it says Amazon Scraper. For the notes, it says watch a YouTube tutorial. For the status, it's not done. So it works. The next tool we're going to be testing is the update task tool. Alright, I'm going to give it another request. Again, click on execute workflow. Update Amazon Scraper to done. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's right. Task updated. Project Amazon Scraper status done. Notes none. As you can see, Amazon Scraper is now set to done. And lastly, for the Google Sheets function, we have a get all task function, which is for it to get all my projects and send it to me via Telegram. Again, I'm just going to click on execute workflow. I'm going to ask it to get all my tasks today. Okay, everything is working. request is being parsed, and it says project task invoice workflow not done. And for client onboarding workflow, it says done. For Amazon Scraper, status is done. Let's go check it. Invoice workflow not done. Client onboarding workflow done, and Amazon Scraper done. So the information it gave back to us is correct too. So that's it for our Google Sheets note. Everything works. Lastly, it's an HTTP request note to G News for it to grab the top 3 trending AI article and send it to us via Telegram. Let's execute workflow. I'm gonna say, get the 3 most trending AI articles for me right now. Okay, our voice is being transcribed. Request is being parsed. Yep, and it says, today's AI news, from internet to AI, the story of none, the Tribune. And let's click on the link to verify it. As you can see, the link works. From internet to AI, a story of non-regulation. Now, we're not giving no free promo. But yeah, it works. The second one is nuclear startups may miss AI power boom as efficiency gains explosion. Let's click on this. And it says here, nuclear startups may miss the AI power boom as efficiency gains explode. Yeah. So the link works. And that's pretty much it for the functionalities of our AI assistant so far. I might add more, I'm not sure, but for now I think this is enough. So now let's take a deeper look into the system. Again, I explained it earlier, the trigger we're using is a Telegram trigger, meaning every time I send a message to it, whether it's a voice or a text, the workflow will trigger. So for this highlighted area in blue, the purpose for these 4 notes is to identify whether we're sending it a text or a voice message. It will go from this switch note through the voice route. It will download the voice file, and the voice file will then be sent to OpenAI for it to transcribe our voice into text. But if we send it a text, the switch note will recognize it as a text and will just pass our text through the set note to the AI agent. And for our AI agent, this is the prompt I gave it. It's a really long prompt that I had ChatGPT wrote that I had to make a few adjustments to it, but it all works. And we have our Pinecone database here for our contacts emails like ippobrandscaling email. So the chat model we're using to power this whole assistant up is the OpenAI chat model. The model is 4.1 mini, and this is a request parser. So inside the AI agent, if you look at the output, it says action is to get AI news. And if you go into the code node, the output, it says tool, get AI news. So in the switch node, I mapped the first field into all JSON tool, and whatever is given to us by the request parser, in this case is get AI news. So here, if I scroll down, it will say get AI news. So it will then route itself to output number 7, which is to get AI news. The same applies for all the other nodes, whether it's to add a new task or to create an event or to send an email. The same rule applies. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my AI assistant. It took me a long time to build this, a lot of frustrating back and forth with ChatGPT, but I think it's all worth it in the end. But yeah, if you guys have any video suggestions or if you guys have a question you want to ask me, just comment it down below, or you could just read the description and send me an email. But yeah, thank you all for watching. That's pretty much it. See ya.